The famously jagged mountain peaks on the thousands of islands in the region were jolted by forces never even imagined. Some of them became devastated versions of their former configurations, from the severe shock to the planet's inner magma layers that came through tectonic plates that were already unstable. Many of the once dramatic peaks were knocked down in different ways. Some were literally broken off like a stalagmite on a cave floor that had been kicked too hard. Huge snapped off peaks tumbling down their own slopes, eliminating everything in their path on the way to the ocean or a bay or a lake. Others were shifted in a way that, much like an anthill pushed over, shot across the face of the earth, sometimes with a lava flow oozing out behind it, devastating the adjacent area. There were many variations on this theme, always catastrophic, sometimes taking many lives of any species living near, including human and composite. Unlike humans, composites felt the deaths of individuals in a much different way, since each individual composite was connected to every other one in a global neural network. Although each termination was noticed, it was not distracting to the overall function of all composites. Each termination added to the awareness of the imperative action to be taken. There were no tears to be shed, only worthy responses to acknowledge and complete the solution. Whereas humans had many types of responses to the death of an individual with different levels of personal trauma and dysfunction. The collective awareness of an individual's death and suffering was very limited to those closely involved. This was an essential aspect of the response to the Jakarta event. Composites were the most stable part of the large-scale response. The humans were often limited in their capabilities because of the direct involvement many had to the different situations due to family, friends, and community devastations and needs. The composites showed the depth of the compassion that had developed in their collective consciousness, working to bring every situation to efficient completion. This was decades before Jax and Dano were born, fortunately. Their lives for the previous few years had been spent in these composite embedded vehicles, mostly in the vast space of Mothership 9. The most recent Jakarta disturbance was the first time for both of them to experience a response mission on a major scale,